What's going on, guys? This is Uchiha coming at you with What If Naruto was Uchiha Part 2. And, yeah, enjoy the video and hit that intro. Okay, so let's continue from where we last left off. So pretty sure, Naruto and Sasuke had just defeated these two high-ranking Jonin ninjas, which then they were told it was an A rank. So yeah, let's continue from there. So Kakashi would kind of scold Tazuna for putting it down as a C rank when it was really an A rank. But after scolding him, they would then agree to do the A rank mission with them, to help Tazuna build the bridge. So Team 7, they would carry on their journey. Kakashi still kind of giving Sasuke and Naruto their deserved props for what they did, because it was kind of impressive. He had to admit, kind of impressive for to Genin. He didn't really tell Sakura anything besides good job for protecting the bridge builder and sticking to a mission, but deep down inside his mind, he was kind of disappointed in Sakura, and she didn't do all that much, but he kind of brushed it off. Team 7 advanced, protecting Tazuna the whole time, until they eventually came across a strange man with a giant blade and a circle at the tip. Very detailed. Looked like it was very strong and could pack quite the punch. As this would send Kakashi on alert, he'd tell Team 7 to get back and he'll take care of this. As he then said, "What do you want?" He said, as the strange man said, "I think I'll be taking that bridge builder of yours. I think his head will look quite nice on my boss's wall." Such a pitiful state. As Kakashi would then say, "We're not going to let you have him so easily." As Kakashi would then slowly pull up his headband to reveal a Sharingan. As Naruto and Sasuke, they were bewildered by this, and they were like, "How does he have a Sharingan?" Sasuke said. "He's not even a Uchiha," he said. As Naruto could see the clear hate on Sasuke's eyes. Sasuke started to think about all the possible ways Kakashi could have obtained such a strong ocular jutsu like the Sharingan, the pride of the Uchiha clan. As Sasuke would say, Naruto would say, "Yeah, this is quite astonishing. Wonder how he got himself." As the man would then say, "Kakashi of the Sharingan, showing you haven't let your own team know that you own a Sharingan." Pitiful. As Kakashi would then just say, "Let's do this, Zabuza. I'ma take you down." As Kakashi and Zabuza would then charge each other. Kakashi would charge Zabuza with Zabuza doing the same in return. As there would be a clash, a battle of two fierce Jonin-like entities. As Kakashi would pull out a kunai and throw a few at Zabuza, which Zabuza would easily drop. As Kakashi would then grab one of his kunai and start slashing at Zabuza fiercely. As Zabuza would just block with his sword, as he would then throw back a slice of himself, as Kakashi would then do a few backflips backwards. As then, as then, Sab, as Kakashi then came at Zabuza with a kunai and slashed at him, only for it to turn to water, as that wasn't the real Zabuza, it was actually a water clone. As the real Zabuza popped up behind Kakashi and had trapped him in a water style. As the real Zabuza screamed, "Water style! Water prison jitsu!" As Kakashi was then trapped inside a ball of water, being somehow holding his breath, as Zabuza would just laugh maniacally. As Naruto and Sasuke both immediately thought about jumping into action as soon as they saw that their team leader had been brought down by the likes of this evil man, Zabuza, the demon. As he would say, "This is why they call me Zabuza, the demon of the mist." Zabuza would just summon a water clone to keep the water prison jutsu steady. As Zabuza then said, "Puny Genin, run now with your tails between your legs, and I may just allow you to live." As Sakura genuinely thought about doing so, because, man, she's useless. No, literally, I'm not being mean. It's a meme. She's genuinely useless out of those people. Yeah, I know some of you be actually like Sakura as a character, but genuinely I think she's useless, like for most in the community. As Naruto and Sasuke would both come up, as Naruto and Sasuke, they would just tell Sakura to protect Hazuna. This would just erase all thought of running away from Sakura's mind, as Naruto and Sasuke began coming up with a plan to stop the likes of Zabuza. As a large, unsettling mist grew within their perimeter. This, don't get me wrong, this isn't Zabuza's. If you're that fond of the anime, then this isn't Zabuza's hidden mist jutsu. It's just mist, by the way. Okay. Anyway, as Sasuke and Naruto had come up with a plan, as Naruto put the hand seals for the Shadow Clone Jutsu, as he shouted, "Shadow Clone Jutsu!" As five Shadow Clones came out. As Naruto sent them to go fight Zabuza one by one, Zabuza easily took him out with one slice of the blade. As Naruto could see those distractions working, as he looked at Sasuke, Sasuke just nodded back at him. Well, okay, as they both said, "Okay, let's give this a go." As Naruto and Sasuke would both say, "Sharingan." I'd like to mention that in this what if, Sasuke had been training with Naruto, so he didn't have to reawaken his Sharingan, on the Battle of the Bridge. So Sasuke will be able to use his Sharingan in this battle, and since Naruto has also been training, he is also up there with Sasuke, and I'd say that Sasuke is really just a tiny bit stronger than he is in canon, and Naruto, I don't think I have to say how the godly power he can possibly obtain along with Sasuke. I mean, half Uzumaki, half Uchiha, and wait, no, it's like a third Uzumaki, a third Uchiha, like a third Namikaze. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Naruto's I'd like to say that they both have the two Tomoe Sharingan, as they both, as Naruto would then create shadow clones, and Naruto just like to mention, Sasuke would also put his hands together to create one shadow clone. As, as Sasuke isn't on the level to make as many shadow clones as Naruto, because Naruto's been training with this for years. But Sasuke just learned this technique recently. Naruto taught it to him one day they were training. As Sasuke's one shadow clone and Naruto's multiple shadow clones would then charge at Zabuza once again. But this time, instead of charging at them, they all five of them sent a fireball jutsu, which which the combined effort of six fireball jutsus attacking would make it quite big. As the Zabas would say, quite impressive, but for me again, not that much. It's impressive for. No, let me rephrase that. It's impressive for me again of your such caliber, high, big fireball jutsu. As Zabuza would just bring out his blade and with one slash cut it in half, say, but you're too weak. As once he cut it in half, he would then immediately see Naruto and Sasuke both with their Sharingan awakened, as they both do a barrage of taijutsu together with the Sharingan amplifying it a little bit so that Naruto and Sasuke would do a little bit more damage, but nothing significant enough. As Sabu would say, alright, that's enough. Enough of the. I'm going to stop pulling my punches. As Zabuza would then, with one punch, not even not having to use his blade, one kick to the stomach would knock them back. As they both look up, as the it had been enough to create a small crater in the ground. As Sasuke and Naruto both looked up, and they were both smiling. That was like, what are you guys smiling about? As they then poof into white smoke, as then Zabuza would say, Nani? As then, oh, I had to, sorry. Anyway, and then it would reveal Sasuke and Naruto had both created a windmill shuriken, as they would both throw it at Zabuza. Yeah, at Zabuza. At Zabuza, hitting him right in the chest, which wouldn't do that much at first, which would just slash him, which he would just block with, which would hit him, but it wouldn't do that much damage. He'd just block it with one hand and just say, you hit me with such a wimpy attack. And then before he knew it, it would then turn to a poof of smoke, as multiple shadow clones would come out, which he would slash away with his sword, only to reveal the real Naruto, which had slashed the kunai at him. Little did Zabuza know that whilst all this was going on, that Sasuke had gone to go free Kakashi from his water prison. When Zabuza saw this, it was already too late. His fate had been decided, as Kakashi escaped the water prison, and from then, yeah, you'll see what happens in the next video. Anyway, thank you guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching this video. I'm not one to ask for likes and subscribers, but if you want to subscribe, do so. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.